Hi, I'm Josh Heath. I'm the Lodge at Woodlocks Naturalist. We're bringing forest bathing to you. We know that you can't come to us right now, so we're bringing you some of our nature here at the Lodge. If you happen to have your own and you can go outside, take this outside, put your headphones in, and kind of listen to us go through this forest bathing experience with you at home. So, what is forest bathing? It's a question I get all the time. Sometimes I have people show up with bathing gear, swimsuits and flip-flops. That's not that. We're not gonna go for a swim. We're not gonna go and get wet. Forest bathing actually is a Japanese word called Shinrin Yuku. Shinrin is forest and Yuku is bathing in Japanese. So it's a direct translation right out of a different language. We didn't get creative with it. What are we going to do in this experience? What do you normally get out of it? Well, the forest put off what's called phytoncides. Those phytoncides are the natural killer cells that the trees put off. They're a compound to protect a tree against bacterial and fungal infections. As we breathe them in, they go to work on raising our killer cells, our T cells, which in turn begin to lower our cortisol level, which is our stress hormone. So along with that comes a lot of different benefits. Stress, anxiety, depression, those can all be triggered by too much stress. Which is our cortisol level. So by simply being outside, slowing down, breathing, taking some still moments, closing your eyes if you can or want to, and kind of just taking in the sights and sounds of the forest around you. As you feel things that are around you and you reach up and touch them, notice how they feel in your hand. Do they roll? Are they sharp? Are they soft? Are they friendly? So heel, big toe, little toe, and that'll help then the next foot. It's a real slow, contemplative walk through the forest. So connecting to our senses is a huge part of forest bathing. It's what we do most of the experience. And there's many ways that we can do that by slowing down and making those connections. If you can, like, I invite you to close your eyes. Closing your eyes allows you to get an experience that you sometimes won't get when your eyes are open. The research shows that your senses heighten to 30 to 40%. Once you take one away. So simply by closing your eyes, those senses of hearing and smell and taste and touch and feel begin to take over. I also encourage you to use an imaginative sense. As adults, we don't usually use our imaginative or creative side a lot in our daily lives. So in this experience, if you can use that imaginative sense, and then I also encourage the unlocking the intuitive sense, finding and listening to kind of your gut. What does it tell you to do? That imaginative and intuitive senses are very important along with the common five. So you can always start by taking a deep breath in. Those deep breaths will allow us to take more of those phytoncides in as well. And then you can listen. Listen when you're with all of your senses, but particularly your ears. Take a moment to just go as far as you can out. Sometimes there's a loud noise, a noise that's distracting, that will take you away from the moment that you're in. Try to let that fade away and bring in these other sounds and natural sounds around you. And when you're ready, kind of come on back to your body. The sense of smell is probably one of my more favorite senses of the ones that we use in these walks, because it often takes you on a travel. When you unlock that sense of smell, whether it's the natural world around you or the man-made senses, you often will go back to an experience, sometimes positive, other times maybe sad. If you want to stretch or reach up, you can always kind of allow your body to feel the energy around you using that sense of touch or feel. You can reach out to the nature around you. You can pick up the grass or the leaves and smell things in your hands. Kind of make that connection of touch as well. And I always like to take in the forest, if I can, with either a physical sense of taste or kind of a imaginative sense of taste. By breathing in the air, taking a deep breath in through your mouth, allowing that air to come in, almost as if you're wine tasting the air. You'll notice notes or flavors or tastes. So as you're trying to figure out how to put this into your daily life and get it all into one package, there's a couple ways you can do this. A sit spot works well. We've kind of shown you a lot of different nature places. Maybe one of those appealed. Maybe you have one in your own backyard. Maybe it's a balcony that you can go to and kind of continue to slow down. A great way to reflect on how you feel, what you noticed, kind of the experiences that went through your brain is journaling. If you came and did a walk with us here, you would do a share, or you'd be invited to share. You don't have to if you don't want to. But at home, the journal is a great way. Even here, it's a great way to incorporate those feelings and those moments that you noticed. Photography is a good way too. If you can go back to those spots and sneak some pictures and then kind of incorporate those into either a photo journal or a physical journal. The other way is you can just take a few moments and kind of just let things come in and let things go out. You're not recording anything, not taking anything down, just breathing that forest atmosphere in and letting your kind of daily life escape for a moment, and so that you come out a little bit more clear-headed, maybe a little more excited, or maybe you have a plan. There's no set why when you do a forest bathing.